Hey, what's happening, you Ursaring? Today we're talking Gholdengo and how I've changed it and modified it with the new format, the new set release and rotation. Before we jump into it though, big shout out as always to Dragon Shield being a sponsor of the channel, all the content I make with the videos and the streams, and as a competitor in the Pokemon TCG space. They have a ton of high quality premium gaming accessories, but of course, you know I'm a huge fan of them for their matte sleeves, and they got some new colors out, the Amber and the Amethyst. But of course, if you're looking for some other recommendations, I'm a huge fan of the tangerines and the magentas. They have a ton of different kinds of sleeves to choose from, as well as, I mean, in almost infinite colors to choose from as well. So, you know, definitely going to be something for everyone over there. Check them out, dragonshield.com. A link, of course, will be in the description, and you can use code AzulGG to get yourself a discount as well. So, Gholdengo was picking up a little bit of steam at the end of last format, and I think it's going to carry over okay going to this new format. Gholdengo, of course, is that stage 1 Pokemon, 260 HP. It's got the coin bonus where we draw a card. Before in the active, we draw 2 cards, and then make it rain for a metal energy. It does 50 damage for each basic energy we discard from our hand. So, of course, we play a ton of energy. So, I got the 4 for Gholdengo line. I do have the 1 of Baby Gholdengo in here. It's got that Strike It Rich attack for a metal energy. If this Pokemon evolved from a Gimmighoul during this turn, this attack does 90 more damage. So we have this 1 prize option to initiate the prize trade, which is really nice if our opponent opens like a Fan Rotom. We don't really want to be punching a Fan Rotom with a 2 prize Pokemon, giving our opponent an easy initiation in the prize trade to get the first 2 prize knockout. So being able to evolve the Gimmighoul to the Gholdengo and initiate the prize trade that way is nice. Also, the Gholdengo is a nice answer to Cornerstone in non-wall decks. Like if a Terra Box is playing a Golden or playing a Cornerstone, or like Raging Bolt is playing a Cornerstone, like a single Gholdengo is enough to deal with it, because we also have a ton of gust effects to get around it, like Iron Bundles and Boss's Orders, stuff like that. You could Night Stretcher or Super Rod for the Iron Bundle as well. The thing is, up against like a dedicated Walls deck with like 2 to 3 Cornerstone, Iron Bundle's useless, and yeah, a single Gholdengo is not enough. So this build right here is not built to beat walls. Now, this is my first take on Gholdengo in this format. I want to keep it simple, straightforward, just do what we could with it. From there is other options to go down. I hate Dunsparce. However, I'm not saying it's the worst way, or I'm not saying it's not the best way to play Gholdengo. I'm just saying I hate Dunsparce as a card, and I'm going to try and avoid playing it at all costs. But if I am finding that I am lacking in draw support, or maybe more so lacking in another way to deal with Cornerstone, because the cool thing about the Dunsparce is you get to play the new Dunsparce EX, which opts as a very, very powerful attacker, or a very nice option into the Cornerstone Walls deck. So that is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool buff bonus you get for playing the Dunsparce line in here. Also, I'm not a big fan of the, or I guess I would say I'm more of a fan of the Caesar line. You can play like a 2/2 Caesar line in here, play 1 non-EX and 1 EX. And actually, the Caesar EX is probably the best answer to Cornerstone that Gholdengo has access to. But like I said, with this build, I'm just trying to keep it simple, keep it straightforward, see what we can do with the deck in its most straightforward form, and then kind of work from there, decide if we need tech cards. So I'm sure I'll be coming at y'all with an updated Gholdengo build eventually that includes the Dunsparce, or maybe includes the Caesar line. Just haven't got around to it yet. Keeping it simple. Iron Bundle, like I mentioned, of course, Monkey Dory is a powerful partner in the Gholdengo deck. We learned that last format, and it still remains to be true, not only up against a Dragapult matchup, but any matchup where they kind of punch our Gholdengos. Honestly, against the Guardy matchup, the Monkey Dory is really good against Guardy, because they try and use a bunch of Monkey Dory to like spread damage on our side of the field, but then we can put it back over on their side of the field, so they can't take as big of an advantage against us with it. Got the Pheasantipity, of course, here for draw power. For the supporter lineup, nothing crazy. 4 Arven, 4 Cypher Maniac, 3 Cypher Maniac, excuse me. 2 Boss's Orders, 2 Iono, and 1 Turo Scenario. I think being able to fix our bench is still pretty powerful. Initially, I had 1 Switch plus 1 Rescue board in here, but I made my way around to the Turo, and I could see going up to 2 Turo, but I think 1 is probably enough. I don't play Palpad in here, and Palpad feels a lot weaker in this deck now that we no longer have Pokestop to running here as well, so we don't have that in here. 4 Poffin, 3 Nest Ball, a 2 Ultra Ball. And as far as like talking about like space to try other stuff out, another card that I have thought about, I did try initially, but I did cut it out of the deck, was the Revavroom, and that I think is still something worth exploring. The current build of Gholdengo is, it's just hard to cycle through your deck, basically. Not having Pokestop is basically the biggest thing. Having Pokestop allowed you to so much more aggressively get through your deck. Even like 2 to 3 hits of Pokestop was like more than enough to be almost decked out by like turn 3 or turn 4. So you can basically find everything you need pretty consistently. So that does kind of hurt to no longer have that. So having like a little bit of extra draw power in here, whether it be through something like the Dunsparce or a Reverum does sound pretty nice, so I need to further test that. 2 Ultra Ball, help us find our Gholdengos. And we are heavy on the TM Evo, 2 TM Evo, and then 4 Arven to help us pull off that turn 1 TM Evo. You do want to go second with this deck in this format. Try and pull off that turn 1 Arven for TM Evo. That's felt the most comfortable to me so far. Oh, I guess speaking as far as cycling through our deck, another big hit was with the loss of Radiant Greninja. Obviously, it was a huge hit for this deck. We no longer have that. Energy Search Pros, of course, are A-Spec. For the recovery, I've gone with 1 Super Rod, 1 Night Stretcher, and that's mainly because the Super Rod helps us cycle the baby Gholdengo with the Strike It Rich attack a little bit more consistently against those decks that might be playing a one of Cornerstone. We are sacrificing like a lot of Pokemon for the most part, like giving up a Gimmighoul to evolve to a Strike It Rich Gholdengo that then sets up for a 2-hit KO on their Cornerstone is a pretty big investment. So I feel like the Super Rod's kind of important to make sure we can keep that up throughout the game and not like just kind of run out of Gimmighouls or run out of Gholdengos, not just the baby Gholdengo, but the Gholdengo EX. I initially had 2 Night Stretcher, but I went to a 1 of Super Rod for that reason. And we did lose Heavy Ball with the rotation, so I've added the Redeemable Ticket, and it's not as good as Heavy Ball. I'll tell you that for sure. Even though the fact that it can kind of exchange all of your prize cards. For anyone who doesn't know what this card does, you count your prize cards remaining, you take your prize cards, you shuffle them and put them on the bottom of your deck. Then you take as many cards as you had prize cards from the top of your deck and put them as your prize cards. So in some ways, it could be more powerful than Heavy Ball. Heavy Ball would look at your prize cards and you can get basic Pokemon off your prize cards, but that's really the biggest thing we want. Although I will say, now we can't really lose as often to prizing like 1 or 2 Superior Energy Retrieval, or like Superior Energy Retrieval being stuck in our last 2 prize cards isn't a thing that we can lose to anymore, which is kind of cool. So there's some upsides to Redeemable Ticket over something like Heavy Ball. Overall, I think I would prefer to have Heavy Ball in this deck. If I had to pick a card to keep in the deck, to have in the deck, I think I'd go with Heavy Ball still, but this has still been pretty nice, and the most uses I still get out of it is getting my basic Pokemon out of the prize cards. That 4th Gimmighoul gets prized, the Monkey Dory or the Fez getting prized is pretty bad as well, so the ticket does help us there. But like I said, Superior Energy Retrieval being prized is also pretty bad. Only 1 Vessel because we do have the Energy Search Pro. 1 switch to go alongside the Turf for some mobility. The other tool card we play in here is that Vengeful Punch, and this is basically just in here for Pikachu EX. I have theoried a couple different ways to deal with Pikachu EX and get through its ability. Vengeful Punch is the least investment we have to put into the deck to be able to get through it. The idea is we Arven for the Vengeful Punch before they attack us with Pikachu. We put that on our first Gholdengo, and then we start attacking with Gholdengo into the Terra Box deck. And then if they Pikachu KO that Gholdengo, they'll take 4 damage counters from the Vengeful Punch, which effectively like breaks their ability, and then allows our next Gholdengo to effectively 1-hit KO their Pikachu EX. The other ways I've thought of being able to get around it would be playing something like Hawlucha, so then we could just punch the Pikachu really hard for 200 damage, and then on our opponent's turn, they'd probably KO us with Pikachu again. And then we could Iron Bundle the Pikachu to the bench and then use Hawlucha to KO the Pikachu, but that does give them 2 turns of the Pikachu, which means they could get like 4 prize cards off it, which is pretty bad. And then if they Water Pond us to begin with in the early part of the game, we kind of just lose from there. So that's maybe not worth it. And then the last thing I thought about was you could play a Brute Bonnet and a Ancient Booster Capsule to poison the Pikachu. I don't think we care too much about getting poisoned ourselves, to then poison the Pikachu so it gets knocked out in between turns from the poison. That's like the other thing that I thought about. So there's a couple different ways we can handle it. Unfortunately, Monkey Dory is not a great solution to it because they basically never build up. We never build up any damage on our side of the field to actually move over to their Pikachu with Monkey Dory. So Monkey Dory is not a good answer to the Pikachu. So still trying to find the best answer to Pikachu. The Vengeful Punch is okay. Vengeful Punch can also be pretty good against Gardevoir. They can't really 1-hit KO our Gholdengo with like a Drifloon in the mid-late game, so that's kind of cool. And the last card to talk about in the deck, the new card, Levincia. This is the card I wanted to build around as much as possible with this deck because it seems like the new power card in the Gholdengo deck. And when you can find them, get them in play, they're super, super powerful. It also does synergize pretty well with Reverum, which is why I kind of wanted to initially try out Reverum in here. And I think the next time I pick up Gholdengo, I'm going to try it out with a 1/1 Reverum. I don't know what I cut yet from this list for sure. Probably one of the Nest Balls has to go, but besides that, I'm not too sure. And even though it has 2 retreat costs, we have the Turo, we have the Switch. We could play a rescue board in here still if we wanted to. We could find room for the rescue board if we really needed to. But Levincia City takes 2 lightning energy out of our discard pile and puts them into our hand. And that is why we play 2 basic lightning energy in here. So the energy count here is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2 dark energy, because making sure we have access to our Monkey Dory is pretty good. But if we had to cut a Dark Energy, we could. 2 Lightning Energy, because we're trying to synergize with that Levincia City Stadium. Gives us a counter stadium. And then also, this is a really, really powerful stadium if it stays in play when we get Iono. So if we like put Levincia City in play, or Levincia, it's not called Levincia City. I keep calling it Levincia City. If we put Levincia in play, knock out our opponent's active Pokemon, and then they go Iono knockout, but don't bump the stadium, that is a lot of power on board for us to work with to get our next big knockout. So 2 Lightnings in here to synergize with that, of course. And then also Redeemable Ticket does have some synergy there, because if we prize one of our Lightning Energy, we can Redeemable Ticket it back into the deck, find it, discard it, and then combo it with Levincia. And then, of course, we have the 3 Metal Energy. And that is my first take on Gholdengo and the Journey Together rotation format. Like I said, the Dunsparce seems cool. Caesar seems cool. Revavroom seems cool. I just wanted to keep it simple to begin with, and we will experiment with the other builds in the future. But for now, let's jump into some action. About to do some minor errand running. Brute plus capsule. Wait, is that's not even that bad. Brute plus capsule isn't even like that bad of an answer. Wait, are you cooking with that? Dude, are you actually cooking with Brute Capsule and Gholdengo? Because we play a Turo and we play a Switch. Or Volcanion EX. Now, Volcanion EX is so much worse, because we either have to have it in our bench ahead of time or we have to push it into the active. Now, Volcanion EX is a bad answer. You actually might be cooking with that, to be honest. You ready to play Arbor for the Tool? We do, yeah. Are we adding the poison package? Then we just 1-hit KO the Pikachu, right? That sounds kind of sick. I'm down to 1-hit KO the Pikachu. I think we're adding the poison package. I think we're gonna add the poison package. Let's do it. I'm down. All right, this hand is kind of mid. Actually, which one do I want in my active? Because how much damage does Cramorant do? Cramorant does 210. All right, I don't know if we're adding the poison package. We might add the poison package. If what's it called is prize, we're screwed. Okay, it's not. Did I mess up by attaching the metal to the active? Maybe I did. Did I mess up by attaching the metal to the active there? Or no? Ooh, the second gold goes so good. Do I even want this Gimme Ghoul, or should I not take it yet? Because right now they can't even take a knockout on anything. No, I think I do take it, actually. Because if they want a Zacian to KO this, I'm okay with that. But they probably want to cram this here. What about Hawlucha for Pika? The Hawlucha is weird. Hawlucha is weird because they have to have the Pika on that bench ahead of time, which they just don't have to do. Like, they don't need to have Pika on the bench on the ahead of time if they don't want to. So the Pika just doesn't need to be on the bench. And then I had another thing I was gonna say with that. What, all of the poison package would you add? The booster and the bonnet? Yeah, literally just booster bonnet, yeah. Bonnet. This is a play for sure. They're cooked. This is over. This game's over. Okay, hold up. Are they cooking? Lucha bundle. You push it, then you hit it, then you push it. Dude, we could do Lucha bundle. Lucha bundle? Dude, that's so stupid. That's such a dumb combination of cards to play. But honestly, we already played the bundle. I don't even know how good bundle is in here though, to be honest. What do you think of Rigid Band to stop one-hit KO from a Flareon? Well, we're weak to fire, so that doesn't stop that. I feel like you're baiting. I feel like you baited me with that one. Am I getting baited here? I think I want them to hit this one. Flareon does 130. Oh, for its first attack? No, probably not worth it. Probably not worth it. No. I was like, you gotta be baiting me here, though. There's no way. How do I want to play this? It's like, could I Iono? I don't think I Iono, though. I think I look for boss. I think I just look for boss here. Then we save Iono. Iono next turn is like pretty weak. Oh my goodness. Just be like that sometimes. They can't even do it. The game's just over, right? Like, they don't have a play. Do they have a play? Oh, wait, how much? Oh, they can knock me out with this next turn. I should have attacked with this one, actually. Yeah, I should have attacked with this one, actually. Huh, interesting, interesting. Oh, no, I can heal this with Monkey Dory, though. So I can go... I'll go Monkey Dory... Oh, no, I could have got rid of the lightning there, actually. Yeah, I trolled. It's fine, though. This matchup just has to be impossible for them, right? Or basically. Easy. Hazel, what do you think about the new Tapu Koko and Terra Box? As another answer to Melodic? Terra Box doesn't need an answer to Melodic. Melodic just thought, oh wait, you do kind of need an answer to Melodic. So don't they already have an answer to Melodic? You just hit him with Clefairy, right? Yeah, you have Clefairy. Yeah, you don't need an answer to Melodic. You have Clefairy. Yeah. The Clefairy is more than enough. You're a faster, more aggressive deck. You're fine. Yeah. Cornerstone? Yeah, or Cornerstone. Yeah, yeah. You're cooking. You're cooking. You don't need an answer. If you just play the game, you're good to go. Is Guardy the only good deck post-rotation? No. It's not even the best deck. Alright, well, if I top deck another boss... Okay, so I think I go... The only thing I want off this is Fez, so I just grab Fez. And then we draw 2, draw 1. I set up my deck with Cypher Maniac if I whiff. Nest Ball for Iron Bundle. Knockout active. Putting Iron Bundle in play shouldn't actually matter, so then I should go and grab it. And out the deck. And then also, I have the utility of it, I guess. And then draw 1. Then we Cypher to set up the deck. It's got what? No HP left? This, and I don't even know what else do I even need. Turo, sure. I don't know, maybe they could do something weird and I want Turo next turn. Boss. Well, no, boss doesn't matter anymore because I'm taking a 1 prize. I can't Cypher Maniac into boss and then use boss. Although if I could. Yeah, where's my Surge though? What the heck? Tim versus Smart in the finals of Brisbane. Miraidon versus Moon. A legendary battle. What I always play into counters when I try a deck. You don't. It's just confirmation bias. All the other decks that you queue up when you don't play against a counter, you don't realize that you're just playing a game of Pokemon against a random deck on the ladder. But when you play against a random deck on the ladder that specifically counters your deck, you recognize it as a deck that counters your deck. So in your head, you're like, oh my gosh, every time I queue up a new deck on the ladder, I'm playing against a random deck. Because all the other times that you remember playing queuing up a deck for the first time are the only times that you queue up a deck and then you play against a counter deck. Are playing a deck that isn't countered by everything. So have you ever played GLC? I have, yeah. Are you choosing first blind with this deck? No, second. I just want to set up and play the game. There's too much cheese on the ladder. Like the Zacian deck is cheesy. Dragapult wants to go second. Terrabox, we'd like against Terrabox, we probably want to go first. That's like the only matchup I can really think of though. What do you think of GLC? It's fine. It's like another way to play the Pokemon TCG. Alternate formats besides standard do interest me more when I'm just kind of bored of standard. But besides that, there's too much standard. There's usually just too much standard Pokemon to watch or play to even like think about other formats, to be honest. So I don't really like mess around with other formats like at all ever just because of that. There's too much standard to play. But in situations where there's less standard to play, like I have had periods of time where I've like played a lot of GLC because like there wasn't because standard was like super boring, but it hasn't been that way for a while, so. Somebody didn't play in Sun and Moon or Black and White. I like playing with the old busted cards like Hex Maniac. I'm sure it is a lot more intriguing for someone who didn't play back then, but yeah, I've been playing since even before that. I've been playing for a long time. But I'm not old. Yo, appreciate the 5 gifted there. T. Welcome to the pack there. Antrick, Andy, William, Yum, and Zephyr. Appreciate the support. Welcome all to the pack. We are all out of everything, but we have plenty of decisions. We build decks for the 2-week rotation thing coming to TCG Live. 2-week rotation. And maybe it depends. I might just like let viewers like give me decks to play if they want to. If not, I'll just like play standard. But like if there's enough people interested in like giving me decks for the trainer trials formats to play with, then I'd probably do that. I just don't have a ton of interest in like putting in like time and effort to like building decks in alternate formats is basically. But you can't tell me Guardy is not the best deck post rotation because it is. Senor Nub. The thing with the Vengeful Punch is they can play around it. They can't play around Hawlucha or Poison Package though, which is like the cool part about those things specifically. All right, prize the Gholdengo. I put Gholdengo on top and then Arvin next, right? Or is it Gholdengo Cypher? Oh no, it's Cypherman Ace Code breaking. Bracking. This might be Troll, but is Volcanion ever consideration? No, Volcanion's too hard to maneuver. It's got 3 retreat cost. It needs to get into the active to burn it before we attack. So we have to like switch into it. We have to like double. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Even trying to explain how it would have to work is too much. Just know it's too much. Just know it's too much. No good fix. No good fix. Turn to Mammo. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, they're kind of cooking over there. Okay. They maybe got it like that. They have the turn 2 Mammo attack. We're about to nuke that thing though, so they better yeah, they better have some backup here. Ooh, okay, not bad. Wait, is it even worth candying this out? That feels like a waste of a candy. I think they just threw here. They should have just Arven for Poff and TM Evo and then TM Evo'd some stuff into play. Okay, the cape. Okay, wait, can I even KO this? 4. I need 9. No, I get 9 energy. That's a lot. Dude, that's a lot of energy. I can get there. I can get there though. We can get energy search plus vessel. Oh, I need 10 total. I do need 10 total, yeah. Holy. That's a big boy. What the heck? They're swinging too. They're just going in. Okay. How should I sequence this? So I know Cypher Maniac is there. Oh, this is weird. I think I draw with my Bingus first. And then I have to see Vessel plus Energy Search Pro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I do have it. I do have it. It literally costs everything. All right, if we prize one more energy, all right, if we prize one more energy, we would have had to just chill, I guess. Yeah, if we had prized one more energy, we would have had to just like 2-hit it or something, which honestly is right where they want to be. But they definitely threw here. They misplayed. This was such a bad play. They had such a good hand, actually. They had a really good hand. All they had to do was Arven for TM Evo and Poffin, and then set up their bench. Dude, they had like such a good... I'm disappointed in them. As a fellow Mamoswine enjoyer, I'm very disappointed in the play they chose to make there. Very disappointing. All they had to do, for anyone who's curious, is they just needed to not candy this guy out, keep the candy, Arven for TM Evo plus Poffin, then TM Evo your bench, and then next turn go in. What happens if you get Badooed? Here? I have 1 metal energy left in my deck. I just got it off the prize cards. We'd be fine. We'd be big chillin'. I got it all figured out, buddy. Awkward, 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 awkward. No Gholdengos, man. Am I gonna get 1-hit KO'd next turn? It's pretty unlikely. Pretty unlikely. Now, the Vengeful Punch is actually pretty value here, to be honest. It's like effectively +1 energy. Mamoswine's got a lot of HP. I'm not trying to mess with those things. Oh, this is a little bit awkward, actually. It's like, oh, wait, what am I doing? I should have kept the Ultra Ball. Dude, I literally just threw. I want to put these... I want to... I don't... No, I just trolled. I trolled. I want to Ultra Ball these back to the discard pile. I should have given up the... Actually, I think keeping the Turo is probably correct, just in case of some shenanigans. Now, this is awkward, because... I don't really want to throw all these back to the discard pile, but if I don't put them back to the discard pile, then I could whiff follow-up knockouts. Okay, that's awkward now. All right, I'm doing a little bit of throwing here, to be honest. I should have kept the Ultra Ball and then Ultra Ball the energy back to the discard pile. In my head, I was like using all the energy. I don't know why. Yeah, in my head, I was using all the energy, to be honest. I thought I was like putting all the energy back in the discard pile. Obviously, that's not what happened, but... If they... We're fine, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. They throw, you throw. Yeah, a little, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. Do they just give up? Are they done? Actually, you know, a number that I would be curious to know. I'm curious how many people make Arceus League. I wonder what the average number of people in Arceus League, what do they call it? Master Ball? What is it called now? Master Ball League? I wonder what the average number of people in Master Ball League is season to season, at the end of the season. I'd be curious to know what that number is. That'd be like, what? Arceus League is such a grind. I don't really think you do just kind of naturally end up there though. I think there should maybe be like some floors based on how high up you are in Arceus League or something. Thoughts on Joltik Pika Iron Hands? I don't really have any thoughts, to be honest. I don't know. The idea isn't that intriguing. All right, I think my opponent has just given up, so we're just gonna go ahead and speed run this real fast. I don't know what's prized. Otherwise, I probably would hit him with the redeemable ticket. I honestly don't know if there's anything redeemable prized. Golden. Oh, there's a Gholdengo prized. Superior energy retrieval. Superior. There's no superiors prized. I could honestly leave this in the deck. Alright, we're gonna hit him with a redeemable here. I should have been a little bit more thorough to like try and actually know what was. Well, now I know the Gholdengo's out, right? I know the Gholdengo is free. Oh, dude, I put the superior back in the prize cards. Dude, that's so bad. Oh my gosh. That is actually so bad. All right, nice. That's actually big because I don't have to burn these energy. I mean, not that my opponent is like even here playing the game, but if they decide to come back and all of a sudden get a Candy Mamoswine out. Why do I use redeemable ticket and Gholdengo? Just to interact with my prize cards, that's literally it. Nothing special. Do you have any updated Hop Station list from your YouTube video? My best friend sent your video since I want to learn how to build the deck, and you were bouncing around ideas while playing your initial build. No. I mean, the list at the beginning of the YouTube video is like where I'm currently at with the build. He's crying in his room after that 450 KO. How often do you go to your locals? Never. I don't go to locals anymore. But yeah, the list on my YouTube video, Guru, at the beginning of the video, or the list that I link in the description, is like, that's my build. That's my latest build. If you watch the video, that's like me changing stuff as I play with the deck. But yeah, why not locals? I just don't. I'd rather just stream on. I just stream. That's it. Yeah, I don't go to locals. I just stream. No desire to, with something like your Buddy Buddy Poffins, right? After you use like your first Buddy Buddy Poffin, you're usually just like, okay, that's it. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, once you use like your first Buddy Buddy Poffin, you're just like, okay, got my gimme ghouls, that's it. And then the rest of your Buddy Buddy Poffins are like kind of dead cards for the most part, to be honest, right? But that's where the Dunsparce gets involved. This is actually awkward. That's where the Dunsparce gets involved, and it's like, oh, now all of your Buddy Buddy Poffins are live for the rest of the game, right? So how do I deal with this guy again? I have this guy and that's it. And Monkey Dory, I guess. That means I need a ton of gimme gold. See, I think I need to play a Super Rod. To like sufficiently chain this guy, I feel like I need Super Rod. So I feel like it should be like 1 Night Stretcher, 1 Super Rod, to be honest. I've been thinking about this recently. I feel like if I want to deal with this guy, like if they're going aggressive with this guy, I feel like I need a Super Rod. They're really cooking my bird here. I think it's worth putting a switch in Terror Box because of all the locks. I think just having a switch in Terror Box is just good for some mobility, to be honest. Honestly, I've been looking at Terror Box lists, bro, and I'm like, I guess Crispin's just too important. I was like, man, Arven seems kind of good in here, but like, well, not Arven. No, yeah, Arven seems kind of good in here, but like, I don't know, maybe you could play like 1 Arven because you can also play a rescue board, and that would be some nice mobility to like play off through a. Yeah, I've been looking at Terror Box lists recently. I was like, dude, Arven just seems good in here. Gets you your crystal. Obviously, Crispin is king. It like amplifies what your Noctowl finds. Because instead of going Noctowl for a switch, you go Noctowl for Arven. Arven finds rescue board, stuff like that. All right, so in this game, I'm just gonna ignore this has become an ignore the Ogerpon game because they put so many prize cards on their bench. I'm pretty sure I can just ignore the Ogerpon the whole game. Also, this guy 3-hit KOs it, but I guess I could get. All right, what happened here? They have Latias. It's like a special condition and then hide behind Ogerpon deck. But I play 2 Boss and Iron Bundle and 2 Night Stretchers. I'm just go TM Evo Iono. If I don't draw an energy here, that'd just be so bad. What does Victini do? Strafe. Oh, okay. Insane memeing. All right, very cool plays. What went to the bottom of my deck there? Nothing great. So I think we just leave those there. Honestly, exchange ticket off the top. Oh no, but I'd have to. Ooh, that'd be weird. That would be like a mistake. I would need to like shuffle my deck before I lost. Double Boss, double Superior. I can get Monkey Dory involved here, I think. All right, so I'm playing to ignore the Ogerpon, so I can just get this guy. That's fine. You think Charizard is legit for Monterey Regional? No, Charizard sucks. Why not play a 1-2 Trumpets in Terra Box? Because you don't play E-Switch. Oh, you do play E-Switch, but like it's like another combo card. You want to minimize your combos. It's like, and it's like your E-Switches already get value from your Grass Ogerpon. So then like having another way to like take advantage of it doesn't make any sense, basically, if that makes sense. Yeah, basically there's no reason to play something like that. No reason at all to play something like that. Something like what though? What did I just say? Yeah, there's no reason to play something like the thing we were just talking about. Yo, this Fez been eating that damage. Okay, let me think what I want to do here. Your trumpet, you can just get Crispin. Yeah, basically. Yeah, and the trumpets would require you to like E-switch more. If you played like if for some reason you played like 2 Terrapagos, then playing a trumpet probably made sense. But it doesn't make a ton of sense, I don't think. I think I just commit to the Cypher Maniac first, right? I want to thin all the energy out of the deck. Makes the most sense to me. Oh no. Ticket moment? Or hang on, can I just get enough energy? Oh no, dude, I should have drawn first. I didn't realize it was prize. Okay, now I messed up. The redeemable ticket though, losing us boss's orders would be really bad. Or a Night Stretcher. Like I have access to all those right now. Alright, let's just go for it. It's gonna get awkward though. Alright, let's get redeemable with it. See what happened. Give me that Gimothy. Bosses are there. I lost a Night Stretcher. Oh, but if I want to use Iron Bundle this turn, I can't take this Gimme Ghoul, right? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I gotta leave him for later, actually. Oops. Alright, whatever. This little bastard, bro. I shouldn't have played the Poffin because I had to leave Iron Bundle. I think I set this thing up so I could theoretically KO it with the other guy eventually. How many energy are in here? Just one? Okay, that's fine. We'll figure it out. Baby Dango seems too weak. Oh, wait, they have their own Monkey Dory. Oh, I just made that realization. I didn't realize they had a Monkey Dory. I shouldn't have put any damage on their side of the field. Okay, I definitely messed up there for sure. I messed up there. Putting damage on their side of the field was definitely a misplay. I didn't realize that Monkey Dory was there. He'd just be there chilling though. He was there. He was there. So I got Iono'd. The Vessel's on the bottom, but no supporters on the bottom. So I could shuffle the deck, because then if I draw into Earthen Vessel, it could lead to a knockout. I think I just try and draw a supporter, though. Ooh, now the Earthen Vessel is more tempting. But it's one in how many? It would add one. It would add 4 effectively dead cards and 1 good card. I don't know the math on that, to be honest. 4 dead cards, 1 good card. But there's already so many good cards in the top half. Alright, we should draw with this guy now. I also have boss in hand, so I could just boss. But I want an Iron Bundle here. Oh, I forgot I played Turo, to be honest. Maybe this is a boss moment, actually. And then it's like... 1, 2. I'm only doing 100 damage. But I could KO their Monkey Dory. Or I could KO this guy. I'm not trying to get poisoned, to be honest, out here. It's weak to dark. Maybe it is a... I'm trying to do the... I'm trying to fully think this through. So I think I'm going Coin Bingus. I think it is a boss moment. So I'm going to attach... Ooh, hold up. They could... If I KO something off the bench, they could put down another Cornerstone Ogre Pawn, though, actually. So it is an Iron Bundle moment. I do have to worry about them putting down... If I KO anything... Yeah, so I'm going to KO this, but then... Yeah. Okay, sure. How many energy I'm going to have in here? Not a ton. I think I am going to play this for the Energy Search Pro. I'm just not going to play it. I'm just going to hold it. I did almost misplay there. I have already made some mistakes here. But yeah, definitely getting Violet Iron Bundle while I can is definitely correct. Because I do have to play around like a potential future... Future Iron Bundle, right? What's the best deck in the format, in your opinion? I don't know. Come with a better question than that, better answer than that. Did I actually ask the same question literally 2 times in a row? I don't know. It doesn't matter. The answer, the best decks are either Terrabox or Dragapult. The best decks are either Terrabox or Dragapult. Okay, I'm getting another, well, actually I might not get another use out of the Iron Bundle. No. We are guaranteed, no, we're not guaranteed another use out of the Iron Bundle. We have a good shot of it though. We have a good shot. What's the most overrated deck? Whatever deck you think is good. Dude, this is such a cheese deck. Their deck is all just cheese. Also, they'd be doing more damage if they were hitting me with Demolish than if they were hitting me with Victini. Oh, but I guess they couldn't. No, they could have poisoned and burned here and then retreat to the demolish and just demolish punched me. Think Dangle will be top 5? I don't know. I haven't played enough of the format. Feels like a good Turo scenario, to be honest. But then I'd have to find a Night Stretcher. Honestly, this is pretty funny. Definitely a meme. I did reprise one, right? I believe I did reprise a Night Stretcher. I don't really want to lose this Gholdengo, so I do really want to Turo. But if I Turo... Maybe I should have searched the Night Stretcher of the deck, actually. Maybe I messed this up. Am I bossing now? Boss 2 prize knockout, boss 2 prize knockout. Maybe that's fine. S-ball for this guy. Another ghoul. Kind of want to take away the victory flame option. Oh shoot, I don't have to attach active. Attach to my bench guy. Dude, I feel like I definitely messed this up. I don't even want to put this in play because I want to keep it as a counter stadium potentially. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I'm probably stressing a little bit. Actually, I should have. No, this still works actually. Yeah, sure, it's fine. All right, so I get 2 here. I only have 1 boss. It could get weird. It could get weird. No, it could get weird. I need the Night Stretcher off the prize cards here, to be honest. That's what I need. All right, it could get weird. It could get weird. Because I only have 1 boss left. They should be running Mochi Maractus Corner, and I don't know about the Mag Mortar, but yeah, I mean, they might play Mochi. For all we know, they might have the Mochi, to be honest. Back when Zoroark GX was a thing, weren't a ton of decks using it for its trade ability? Yes, surprised to not see it as an engine in random decks again. The draw power is a lot higher in this format, I think, than in the old format. I don't actually remember. Yeah, we just had... Yeah, decks... That's actually just not true. Those were like... But they were all pseudo-Zoroark decks. It wasn't just about... It was like about abusing Zoroark plus something else. It wasn't just about playing Zoroark for draw power. Not quite the same thing. Like, no one played, like, no deck was like Zoroark and Gardevoir, right? Like, if you put Zoroark in Gardevoir right now, no deck was like that back then, I don't think. What happened here? Yeah, I owned me, right? What did I lose? Not Night Stretcher. But I do need a superior. I think I do shuffle the deck here, to be honest. I think shuffling the deck is probably correct. I do need like a couple things here. That's one of them. I'm gonna do this first, actually. Well, I might whiff the KO here. Ooh, no, we got boss. Okay. This is my last boss. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Those things like tanky as heck. What the heck? Maybe I should just move 10 over there so I had more damage to work with on this, to be honest. Honestly, yeah, I could have left 3 on here so I have like a full Monkey Dory use to take advantage of. Okay. I think we're still in trouble here. We'll see. We did get a Night Stretcher. thing is, the baby Gimme Ghoul is just not that effective because they have like Monkey Dory to heal the Ogre Pawn. Like a little bit more of like these kind of matchups are tough for us to beat. It's a little bit more dedicated of an Ogre Pawn deck. Second Cornerstone. If there is a second Cornerstone, we're in big trouble. Worst case, swing with Fez. Oh, true. We should have been building up Fez. That's a really good point. Nice Treasure Bundle. Yes, Nice Treasure for Iron Bundle is game. Yes, but if they put down another Cornerstone, it does not work. Sure. Yeah, setting up Fez is definitely the play. Or you have Nice Treasure Bundle, you are fine. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Holy smokes. That's game, baby. You're cooked. Why'd they even play out their last turn? Do they not also not know that I have a Nice Treasure in my hand? Dude, if you're not stream sniping, are you even trying, bro? What are you doing? What their A-spec is? Honestly, you got me kind of curious now too. What the heck is their A-spec? They send up the tank? Dude, that's not tanky enough, bro. You need more than that. Alligator, right? For Alligator's the only, but for Alligator's like not. For Alligator's weird because it's like I wouldn't consider for Alligator. I mean, it is a single prize deck, but it's like a control deck almost, or like a stall deck. Like for Alligator is like not. For Alligator is not like a single prize attacking deck, like literally at all. So I would say no. There's zero, dude. I'm about to lose to Charizard again. I would say there's zero good what's it called decks? Yeah, I would say there's zero. We get wrecked by Charizard. Thanks for the Artisan though. More Gimmithy Ghouls. I think I hit up that minor errand running, right? I want the lightning in the discard pile, so I probably throw that down first. Or maybe I want it in the hand then, because then I'm more likely to discard it. Sure. Gator not one prize? It is, but it's like not a one prize deck in the sense that people like genuinely refer to one prize decks. I like how Lax wasn't a single prize deck. Exactly, like Snorlax, you wouldn't call Snorlax Stall a single prize deck because that's like not what it's referring to. When people talk about one prize decks, or if there is any good one prize decks, they're asking the question of, is there any good attacking single prize decks? Like the question would be like, is Ancient Box good? And the answer is no. Like if someone's like, yo, is there a good single prize deck right now? You want to be like, yeah, bro, go play Stall, bro. I'm sure you'll love it, bro. It's exactly what you're looking for. I'm sure Stall is exactly what you mean when you ask, is there a good single prize deck right now? No one is actually asking that, obviously, right? Like, no one is wondering. Yeah, no one is like, oh, shoot, yeah, cool, Stall. That's what I was, bro, you know me so well. It's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, how scared... Maximum Belt has terrified me. I'm terrified of Maximum Belt. I'm terrified of Maximum Belt. I have to play around Maximum Belt, right? We have to play around Maximum Belt. Is the homie in here though? Okay, the homie's in here. We do be pricing 2 Gholdengo EX apparently though. Holy smokes. Sure Lizard doesn't play it? No, they're playing it. Dude, do not be thinking they ain't be playing it. They be playing it like that. The correct sequence here is like... I could play around Counter Catcher as well. I could just get this. But I kind of want to grab this and then play Cypher Maniac. But now they could have Counter Catcher Maximum Belt, so have I dug myself a little bit of a hole here? I can like do something like this, I guess, and then have Cypher for next turn. I can get Counter Catchered, but having a Gholdengo established is just like really good. Dude, and we can start surfing back next turn. That's broken. Is Guardy dead? Nope. So you think Gator or Slowking are good? Gator's good, Slowking's bad. Was maximum belt PTSD from a single interaction? Bro, I mean, what else would Charizard play? It makes sense. Maximum belt seems broken in there, bro. They should be cooking us. They got it like that. I'm terrified. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no. Okay, gosh. Chillin'. All right, we're fine. We're chilling. Oh, my Switch is prized, you rat! Absolute rat behavior. Also, I'd be prizing hella Gholdengos. What else do I even want here? I don't even know what else I want. Honestly, I kind of just want like a... Shoot. What do I grab? I don't know, bump their stadium maybe? I don't know. Oh, fuck, I need a metal energy. Oh, is a metal energy my... Okay, I messed up. Yeah, I need a metal energy so I can actually attack. I don't really want to use a superior. Oops. What was the other card I put on top there? Levincia? Okay, well, this is obviously terrible. Oh, I messed up. My Switch being prized kind of made everything really awkward because I want to switch into this guy and just surf back. That was the plan. That's what I want to do, but I messed up. Now we're here. It's got to be like... I can use this first. I'm gonna grab... Monkey Dory seems pretty useless in this matchup, so I'm just going to get this guy. He's kind of chill. It's my homie Iron Bundle, if y'all didn't know. I gotta give up my... Dude, giving up my Nest Ball is so bad. But like the Cypher Maniac's got to be better, right? Dude. My play has been fairly subpar. You should play normal retrievals as well, maybe one or two. No. If I'm playing Levincia, I'm not playing normal retrievals at all. Yeah, if we're playing these, we definitely don't need retrievals. Having a question. One Kieran? No, I literally play a Switch. I play a Switch. There's a Switch in the deck, and it just happens to be prized this game. Kieran's also terrible because it's a supporter. You'd always just play another Switch. Or Turo. Turo's always a better Switch in this deck. What do you think about Hydreigon EX? It's got potential. It's got potential. I don't know if this format is it for it, though. How many lighting energy? There's 2. This is in the Discord if you want to see the whole thing. You don't think seeing more cards via Dunsparce would help? No, I don't think so. Okay, so do you feel that Zacian Monkey Dory deck is a meta deck? No. Oh, what the fuck just went down? You run off my guy like that? Oh, chill. Honestly, I want to leave this guy set up. Can I afford to do that? Because this guy is just like a attach plus a boss away from winning the game after I KO this Charizard. Be 4 energy in the discard pile. Oh, I didn't check my prize cards this game, did I? Because like the... Yeah, I kind of want to just leave this guy set up. I feel like this thing is not going to become a Dusknoir. What do you think about... Have you tried Champao? No. I just don't know what's in my deck. Oh, 4 here. I need 4 energy in the deck. I feel like it's got to be in there. I feel like it's got to be in there. It's got to be, man. Right? That's one of them. See, the problem with this, though, as well, is so bad. Because off this, I have to go this, but that's such a terrible 2 cards to take. Because I need to get Pheasantipity in play, but I can't afford to put Pheasantipity in play. This will give me 5, 6. But that's because I misplayed. I had to discard the nest ball next turn, which could have been Pheasantipity, but I had to throw, and now we're here, and now we're losing the game. Not good. I could have kept the nest ball if I had played better, because then I wouldn't have had to play the... What did I end up playing that I wouldn't have had to have played? Like Ultra Ball or something? Oh, I don't even need to do that. Do I even have do I have the vessel left? I do have the vessel left. I only need 1 energy for the Gholdengo. I think I just do this. Just leave the metal. Let me overkill. You keep Iono there, discard lightning. Oh, true. I guess I could have kept the Iono. I wasn't too hype on the Iono, to be honest, but yeah, I could have kept the Iono. Actually, no, it's probably correct to get rid of it. I don't want Iono in my deck. Why did I overkill? Because I don't want the energy in my deck. I want it in my discard pile. Because if they go Iono knockout, which it looks like they're gonna do, when they go Iono knockout, and if I draw a nest ball, I want to be able to play nest ball. Nest ball gets Fez shuffles the deck. I don't want to draw back into Iono or energy because I have to draw energy boss for this guy to kill this thing. I have a decent amount of energy. Boss is gonna be the hard card to find. I've just cycled my deck so little here. It's just like we're in trouble. Okay, we're in trouble. Yeah, energy. I do need energy to attack with this, but like the chance I get energy is so high that just maximizing my odds to find boss is more important. There we go. No Fez in play. I'm screwed, man. Top deck has to go crazy here. Well, if Levincia is 6, though, I guess that's good, right? If Levincia is 6, that's my energy. Oh, that's another thing as well. Like, I basically have the energy in play with Levincia, so. Dude, Fezless board state. All right, there it is. No candy, though. No candy Dust Storm. 108 or 90 HP. Boom, 100 damage. We're there. The boss. Okay. Wait, does this work? This might work. Okay, if I retreat, I feel like this works. Bundle. Bingus. Hit him with the Bingus. Arvin Fest? No, we just go double superior. We double superior here. We should be able to generate enough cards where double superior wins. Okay, the only thing is... Yeah, double superior, right? The only thing is if I prize my last superior. No, but we know it's switch. Oh my gosh, he's done it again. Another insane dub. No one expected him to get it. Holy smokes. Wait, am I trolling? No, we got it. This is how you know the Pokemon TCG is full RNG, because it doesn't matter how much I throw, I still win. Right? This is how you know that the Pokemon TCG is a game for babies. I just sit here throwing over and over again, and then we don't get punished. Big time game for babies. Levincia is kind of cracked. Yeah, having a stadium in play theoretically, like going into an Iono turn, being able to recover 2 energy is like pretty good. Gardevoir. The more I think about the Klefki, the less I like it because you're taking like a turn off, and then they just go into fan mode and kill you and get a prize card, right? That's kind of annoying. Is YouTube chat dead? I don't think so. Seems fine to me. With Terra being really good, is a Hawlucha a good tech for Pika? Hawlucha is not a great, like Hawlucha by itself isn't a great answer to Pikachu. Yeah, Hawlucha by itself is not like a ridiculously good answer to Pikachu. It's like very okay. This thing weak? What is this thing weak to? Bark? Cringe. I get aggressive here, right? I don't think I chill. Like the other thing I could do here would just be use my own TM Evo and get Gholdengo online. I could do that as well. I could just like set up my board. I think we need to be the aggressor though, right? Like we are the aggressor. I think so anyways. I think we should be anyways. There goes. I could see just chilling in TM Evo in here being okay though, to be honest. I could see that being like a okay line. I could have, I guess, held the TM Evo, so maybe I TM Evo off this, but not bad. More Timothy Ghouls. This deck still plays 4 Iono, right? I'm leaning towards getting rid of all my energy here. Sure. Just to have it in the discard pile to work with. They could like go Guardi EX, punch my active here or something, and then I'm gonna need more energy in the discard pile is better, right? Usually have 2 to 3 Iono, I think. Wait, really? No way. That seems wild to me. Because, like, Iono's like the same as Research, right? There's no way they don't play 4 Iono. There's no way that it's not 4 Iono. And I'm gonna look up the metagame on the Zoom tournament real fast for Gardevoir. Cards. 3.67 Iono. So 33% of lists play 3 Iono. So it's 3 to 4. 70%, around 70% of them are playing 4 Iono. So we should definitely assume 4 Iono. They play Guidance? But people stay on this Guidance BS, bro. Cringe, but what you gonna do? Are they gonna, I guess they could just punch you with this guy though. Honestly, the Ghost Eyes here does not seem terrible. Actually, it's not that good though, is it? It seems fine. That's annoying. Okay, that's annoying. That's definitely a play. Honestly, it might just be a Team Evo angle from me. Maybe not now. I can like Iron Bundle here. Let's see how they react to this. The bundle. It's got to be push this guy, right? There's no way you risk the Gardevoir here. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. You don't got it like that. You're not about that life. All right. This thing weak to metal? Dude, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Why is there only 2 energy in here? Oh, I definitely messed up. I definitely should have super rotted an energy back. Wait, what the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's 4 energy prize in my last 5 prize cards. Yo, redeemable ticket. About to come in clutch. Yeah, I should have definitely, because I'm going to super rod here anyways. But now I don't really want to put an energy back in my deck. I would have if I had done it the other way, which I should have done. Having a metal in my discard pile is definitely optimal. Metal fighting. I think I'm down to hold the psychic here. Sure. I still should have like 1 more energy in my hand here. That's definitely a mistake, obviously. With Pheasant play, is it not much better to Nido for bundle to thin the deck? Nido? I don't know. What is Nido? Nest? No, I want Nest Ball. Well, actually, do I want Nest Ball? Ooh, that's a good point. Maybe I should have Nest Balled. I said I wanted Nest Ball, but actually you might be right. I don't think I do want Nest Ball, actually. I think you're right. I was like, no, I want Nest Ball. But actually, the more I thought about it, I was like, I have Fez set up. I have this set up. Yeah, I think you're right. I should have Nido'd him. I need to get the... Ooh, bro. That's such a huge throw. Let's go. Congratulations. You've done it. What energy do I have left in my deck? There's 2. And it's not a dark energy. Is awkward. Oh, I definitely don't get the Monkey Dory. What am I doing? Get the redeemable ticket, right? And my Monkey Dory could end up being prized. I'm trying to like piece this one together, to be honest. I'm not exactly sure how I want to play this. This is. I'm just gonna go with this. Wing Bingus. I'm actually curious what the heck they would send up if I do this. So I'm just gonna do this first, actually. Okay, that's what I wanted. So I can go. I want to be able to shuffle the deck afterwards. So it'd just be really bad if this shuffles my Monkey Dory into the prize cards, obviously. No! 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 Dude, that's so unfortunate. Because I want to raw draw into an energy. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. It's so unfortunate. I have a dark in my discard pile as well. I do. want to Artisan for Monkey first because I need another energy to get the knockout on this and KO this. So you Redeemable Ticket first, then you get the Monkey Dory out of the deck, you shuffle the deck, then you draw one off Gholdengo because now there's 4 energy that are on the bottom of my deck, so it increases my odds of drawing to an energy for turn. Because just getting 1 prize card for this turn isn't that good. I need 2 prize cards this turn. So it drastically increases my odds of getting the 2 KOs this turn if I don't get the Monkey Dory first. So not getting Monkey Dory first is correct. It's just unfortunate that it played out this way. Like, it was the correct play, it just went wrong. Just never lucky. We need an energy off this coin bonus. Yeah. You could have done that with a retrieval off of code breaking. No, but like setting up this, only having 1 Gholdengo in play is like really, really bad. Not getting this Gholdengo would have been really bad. I need to get more Gholdengos in play for sure. I think we needed that. I think we needed the extra Gholdengo for sure. They can Scream Tail KO this off the bench. That's kind of annoying. I assume that's what's happening here. But I guess we'll see. Hold up. If only you were lucky, you'd make it big in the PokemonTCG space. Yeah, but I'm not lucky, so obviously that's not gonna happen. I'm just the most unlucky ever in the history. Oh, maybe that's not what they're doing. Actually, they have a lot of energy tied up on these 2. Ooh, maybe they can't even do that actually. Possible they can't do that actually. It might just be KOing this just to KO this, which isn't like a terrible play. It's just like not that good of a play. It's like a whatever play. Got a squad over there. How to see testing on this deck? No Scissor to break Cornerstone? No. No Caesar. Yeah, we can just win here. We can just win here. That's the plan. I have all 4 superiors left. No one I owned recently, right? I'm just gonna do this first. I need double superior, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, that's game, yeah. I just need cards to do everything. Dingus Mungus. All right, the monkey redeems itself for sure. Kieran just wins here. Kieran just win. What do you mean? What are you saying? I have to time you out for that. Too much Kieran talk from you, Betty. You gotta go. I need a 30-minute break.